I'm Ronnie Peck, pastor of Millington First United Methodist Church, and this is your midweek faith lift. You know, I can remember some years ago I had registered for a workshop. It was in another city some distance away. It's just a little bit too far to drive, and so I decided, well, I'll just fly. And so I made arrangements, got my ticket, and the day came to leave to fly to this city for that workshop. I can still remember that day, because when we boarded the plane, there was these big, billowing, dark storm clouds, and I tell you, it looked pretty bad. And I thought, well, do we risk this? Do we go ahead and fly? Well, sure enough, we took off, and while we were up in the air, we never did fly above that storm. It was still dark and billowing, and you could see little flashes of lightning. We knew the wind was really up, and there was a lot of turbulence, and so the plane would just sort of drop every now and then, and you know how it feels if you've been on a plane and experienced that kind of turbulence. Through the whole flight, the pilot said, hey, don't take your seatbelts off. We had to fly with our seatbelts on through the whole flight. And then we landed, and we had a safe landing. And as I was getting my stuff together, prepared to go to the hotel, it dawned on me, you know, I put my whole life, trust, faith in a pilot, in a crew on the aircraft. I put my hands in the aircraft itself, if you can do that. And, you know, I didn't know them. They didn't know me. But yet I trusted all of them with my whole life. And I think there may be a good lesson there, because Jesus Christ asks us for that same allegiance, to put our whole trust and faith in Him. And most of us can testify and demonstrate in our lives that Christ can be trusted with our lives. So if you haven't done that, I would encourage you to do that. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ. Make Jesus the Lord of your life. Because after all, God has made each of us first-class citizens. So wouldn't you just prefer to go through this life as a first-class citizen with God as a pilot? I know I would. This is Ronnie Peck. This has been your midweek faith lift, and I'll see you back here again next week.